Hello there, I'm God. I'm making a video. I have no idea what I want to say yet, really, but as usual, I will point out I've made lots of videos. If you haven't watched my last several videos, my last 10 videos, then you may as well go watch those. I've posted some more videos on my social media. On Facebook, on X, my name is Grant Salvin. My surname is spelled S-A-L-V-I-N. Let's take a look. So I posted some interesting videos, okay? So there's this guy, he did a video exposing the Freemasons. I've watched it before, years ago, but I watched it again, and it's a really good video. It's a very good video. If you don't know anything about the Freemasons, then it's a very good video to watch. It's very strange though. It's a guy who was living in Australia. So basically Australian, in that sense. He lived there. And he was the X Factor winner in 2010, and he goes by the name Altia Childs, which is it's a very interesting name. If you've listened to my videos before, you'll understand where I'm coming from, when I say this. But his name is it's like code, it's like all Thai anus, Altian. It's spelled A-L-T-I-Y-A-N. And us, yeah. Childs. And this is the thing I'm trying to point out about the Freemasons, where I did a video called, I think it was Tower Readings about the Freemasons, and I've explained a lot about what they're doing. And that's the other thing, he was pushed by Altian was pushed by his dad from a very young age, and his dad suffers from a degenerative heart condition. So what does that mean? You think most human beings actually suffer from a degenerative heart, don't they? Because they hate me, God. They don't love me. I created them, they don't love me. I died on the cross for them. Yeah, oh look, here we go. Here's an interesting, here's an X, yeah? Got the X-Men t-shirt on. There's the St. Andrew's cross is an X, isn't it? And you think about all the guys, they've slept around, had lots of sex, X's and X's and X's. People talk about the mark of the beast. That's the thing, so Altian was mentioning that in his exposing the Freemasons video, right? And talking about 666 and the number of the beast, right? Well, the thing is, I am 36. 36, yeah? 36. So, yeah, it's a magic thing. It's a magic thing. I mean, look, XXX is 666 because X is 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. That's numerology. So every time, that's the thing, people, well, yeah, you know the story. Yeah, do I really have to explain that one? Excuse me. Oh, yeah. been a very interesting day for news, hasn't it? Very interesting. Wow. So pagers exploding in Lebanon. Don't hear about that kind of thing happening very often. Oh, and P. Diddy, he's off to prison, is he? Ah, that's interesting because, well, I've told you, I've explained before, I'm God. I manifest things like crazy, okay? Everything I do, everything I say, I'm always manifesting. That's my power, okay? The world's trying to reflect me all the time. Anyway, I got a new watch today. It's a Casio G-Shock. It's annoying because Amazon sent me a message saying it would be delivered today, on Tuesday, the 17th, and I looked today when I woke up and I was like, oh, what time is it going to arrive? And then I saw that they delivered it 6 days ago. They delivered it on 9/11 and they left it in the front garden. So I found it. Luckily, it was in waterproof packaging, so just as well, and nobody stole it. So, but that's the thing, P. Diddy, his ex, her name was Cassie. And I've noticed some very strange things happen when I buy Casio watches. Yeah. Anyways, whatever, right? Yeah. Oh, it's an interest. It's a surfer watch. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not much of a I don't go surfing at the beach. I'm an internet surfer, so it tells you when the tide's coming in and when it's going out. It's got the moon phase, all that stuff, It's a solar watch. So, yeah. It's actually quite an old watch. It's a Japanese import. I think it's from like 2013 or 2014, something like that. So it's a decade old already, basically, I think. Anyways, it's been a long day, I've had to watch Altian's video. It's 5 hours and 20 minutes long, so yeah, it took quite a while to get through that. So, I said in my last video, I said, I said pray. I said, pray. And, the thing is, and I spoke about forgiveness. Well, look, I should probably clarify, okay? This is the thing, I died on the cross 2,000 years ago, right? There was forgiveness of sins, okay? That's the thing, there are lots of people in this world who need to understand who I am. They need to understand that I'm God, and that's the situation, but the fact is that if people have been, haven't repented before me, do you know what I mean? It's, people still have a price to pay for that. There's still a bill to pay for those things, right? So, I'm not trying to, I'm trying to say that, I'm trying to put, I'm trying to, establish, a connection. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build a relationship with you, okay? But the fact is that, that boat has sailed, okay? You have to understand that. You have to understand that, if you didn't love me, if you didn't care about me, if you didn't find the truth before, then, you have to understand that, well, you've been a sinner and you didn't care about me, you weren't interested, you didn't want to know, You didn't think I existed, or you didn't care. Yeah. And you know, the thing is that people have created so many problems. You know, think about all the bad stuff that's happened as a result. You know, I've suffered a lot in this lifetime. It's been an absolute nightmare. And not to mention, you know, what's happened to people in the world. You know, like, yeah. I mean, look, there's a price to pay, is what I'm saying. But you know, what I'm saying is, you know, I'm here, and you know, you need to, you need to love me. You need to help fix the problems. Yeah, you need to start working on what you need to work on, basically. Okay. It's been a long day, but I thought I better make this video now. And so it's the full moon is in, yeah, it's in about, it's over 6 hours from now, so I figured I would get this done before the full moon. Don't ask me why, but that's how it is. Anyways, you know, I was looking at cards, tarot cards. You know, and that's the thing, you know, what is it you should be doing? You know, what is it you should be doing? You know, and that's the thing, you know, I've explained what the cards mean. You know, it's basically, it's telling me the same story again and again and again and again and again. But anyway, we'll go through the cards. Okay, I'll do a fresh reading, and ask some questions like, you know, like, what should you be doing? You know, what kind of advice? You know, let's do that. Let's do that. So, you know, I can give you some tasks to do. Okay. I mean, this is the thing, you know, like, I'm hoping someone's listening. I'm hoping someone's paying attention. I hope, you know, everybody's story is different, okay? So, you know, keep that in mind, obviously, you know. I'm just trying to point out some things here, okay? Oh, I'm tired. Yeah. I mean, it really is, you know, it's very strange being me. It is really strange being me, I'll tell you that much. The thing is that the world, the people are causing me so many problems. And because people keep giving me so many problems, and you know, I'm being attacked with witchcraft constantly. You know, terrible things in this world are happening, very terrible things. You know, and it's changing me. You know, it's hurt me to the point where, you know, well, basically people have killed me. You know, like I'm dead in a sense. You know, I'm not the same person I used to be. You know, I need to feel better. I need to heal. You know, I need justice. I need vengeance. I need what I deserve. Or the situation only gets worse. And the thing is, like I said, I don't want to create barriers. I don't want to create barriers between me and you. I don't want to have a barrier where it's like you feel, I'm giving you an opportunity to, make those first steps that you need to make. But obviously, if I find myself in a month's time or 2 months' time and I'm still saying these same, you know what I mean? I'm just going to get angrier and angrier and crazier and crazier. Okay? So keep that in mind, alright? The slower people are, well, the louder I have to shout at them, you know what I mean? That's how it's going to have to go, right? But the fact is, I'm God, and there's no escape from that fact. Whether I'm, if this body were to die, it still doesn't change the fact that I'm God. I'm still God. Yeah, there is no escape from that. And these people in, the Freemasons, these secret societies, they, they have, what they're doing is evil. Yeah, very evil. It's very evil. But just kind of, they sort of, in the video that Altian did, he was talking about the Freemasons and how they think about Lucifer and, the Lucifer thing. I find it so strange. Where does that word even come from? Do you know what I mean? Where did that come from? Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. Isn't it interesting, they talk about, well, Lucifer is supposed to be the morning star. Well, look, the morning star, and people say that Venus is the morning star. And it's like, what? Look, when it's morning, in the morning, when the light, it's the sun that's the light that causes the morning. The sun is a star. But then people want to confuse that with Venus. Venus isn't a star. People just say it looks like a star. Do you know what I mean? It's all, it's mixing and it's all, yeah. And what does that even mean? Like, this is a light, a lighter, you know what I mean? So if I carry this around, does that make me Lucifer? You know what I mean? Like, does that, because I'm the light bringer? Do you know what I mean? Or if I carry a torch around with me, I've got a torch. Yeah, I've got my torch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what does it make me? What does loose mean? Yeah. It's there's a lot of word magic happening, and there are lots of demons, and they do their stuff as well. Okay? Anyways, where was I going with this? I think I might need a bit of whiskey. So that's the thing, yeah. The Freemasons, they have so much power and control in this world. But the fact is, I'm God, and, people were warned. People were warned that bad things would happen. Okay? Those people aren't above me. I'm always above them. No one's above me. I'm God. You know what I mean? They can't beat me at that game, is what I'm saying. Someone could get in an airplane right now and they could be flying around in the sky, but, that's the thing. I could be, yeah, that's the thing, like, they can't beat me at that game. They try, and they want to win, they want to play this game. But the situation is that, I'm God, I'm unhappy, and the unhappier I get, the more evil and terrible things that will happen in this world. So there's only one way to stop that happening, and that's to love me, help me feel better again. Yeah. That's how it has to go. That's the only way to fix everything. Okay? It's kind of horrifying being me, I'll be quite honest. Because, you know, I'm at the center of all the stuff that's happening in the world. And that, you know, that means the good things and the bad things, you know? And I have to read horrible stories and, you know, and I find out, you know, things that happen in very dark places, you know, things that, you know, that would make you feel very ill, you know, you'd feel sick to even think about it. But, you know, that's the thing. You know, the world, people have to change. People have to change. There are many reasons, okay? You know, you probably need to sit and think about it very carefully, okay? The fact is, if you don't know, you know, if you're only just starting to learn about me, God, and you're learning about the Bible, you know, Jesus, the Old Testament, the New Testament, you know, you got a lot to learn, you got a lot to think about, you know, there's a lot for you to discover that you don't know about. You know, you need to spend a lot of time thinking about that. Why things are the way they are, you know? Anyways. I mean, imagine, you know, I'm God, and, you know, if I wasn't, you know, well, do you know what I mean? Like, why would I want to surround myself with people who are hostile towards me? Who are going to do witchcraft against me? Who are going to want to kill me? You know, like, would you want to invite someone into your house who wants to murder you? Or, you know, do witchcraft and put curses on you and, you know, abuse you and lie about you? No, you wouldn't want them in your house, would you? Strange what's happening in this country, though, isn't it? There's a lot of people who seem to be very unhappy about grants coming across, well, migrants, right? Coming across the channel. Yeah. It's always funny, isn't it, pointing out my name's Grant, isn't it? So, yeah. Anyway. I'm waffling quite a bit here, so yeah, okay. So, yeah. So, let me do a shuffle here, okay? What should we talk about? What should we talk about, okay? I'm using my Hermes tarot deck. They're playing cards, so you won't really know what that's. So this is the Devil card, the Devil, number 15, and then there's the Chariot. Okay, so this is the Chariot card. The Chariot's number 7. So yeah, so this is the Devil. So the Devil, you know, he's about, you know, it's lust, greed, lust and greed, yeah, evil. And then, you know, the Chariot next to that, well, you know, what's that really mean? You know, the Chariot is, you know, it's a guy, he's got a horse-drawn chariot, and he's ready, you know, he's setting off to do, you know, he's setting up, you know, he's on a journey, he's all prepared to go on that journey to go out and be successful in what he's going to do. So And the thing is, okay, so it's the full moon. The full moon's just about to happen. So, you know, in 6 hours from now. And the thing is, well, where I am, right, in England. But the thing is, you know, there's the Freemasons, they're doing full moon sex rituals, okay? Evil stuff. But this is the thing, right? You know, I have earned the right to be this, okay? I'm God. I died so that people could go to heaven. I loved people, okay? I loved people, okay? So I've earned the right to be naughty. Do you understand? I've and it's, you know, I have to do what I have to do, okay? I have a job. Well, it's, you know, it's what I have to do, okay? Not to mention there's a magic war happening, okay? I have to show the world who's boss. I have to show everybody who I am. People have to respect who I am. And this is the thing, right? I mean, this is the thing, you know, I've grown up in a world, you know, and people have encouraged me to be a certain way and to think certain things. And, you know, they didn't take me to church, they didn't teach me about Jesus, they didn't teach me about God. Yeah? People have abused me, used me, done witchcraft against me, hurt me. You know, I have wounds that I need to heal. There are only certain ways that I can heal those wounds. Okay? And that involves me being a devil. Okay? So you need to understand, you know, it's different than when I was here 2,000 years ago. Okay? Would you agree with that? Anyway, let me draw some more cards here. Okay? Okay, so we've got Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Well, Knight of Cups, you know, that's about, well, you can see there's a heart there, you know? Knight of Hearts, Knight of Cups. It's all about water, you know? It's about making sort of, well, romantic gestures, sex, that kind of thing. Got Page of Pentacles. So these are people who have, you know, these aren't, you know, these are people who don't have a lot of money. Can be younger people as well. And then there are Page of Wands. So that suggests, you know, that's someone who's younger, probably. Need more cards here, really. Okay, we've got Nine of Cups. And then Five of Cups. Oh. Three of Swords. So Five of Cups and three. So Nine of Cups is sort of happy. Five of Cups is, and Three of Swords is, you know, it's unhappiness really. And then there's the Nine of Wands. So that's perseverance. Probably talking about perseverance. Someone's got a sore head, they're persevering. And then Four of Pentacles, so that's like possession. And then there's Magician. Okay, so, I mean, this is the thing, you know, I explained, you know, what's going on with the Freemasons, yeah? Okay, so there's a Page of Cups. So it says Magician, Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is basically a bit of an asshole, okay? They're not a King of Cups. I mean, Jesus, right? That's who I used to be, right? Would be King of Cups, okay? Now, the thing is that, like I said, I have wounds, right? People have basically killed me. I've changed. You know, this is basically who I am now. Do you get it? You know, people have hurt me. You know, I've run out of water. You understand? I'm low on water, which is interesting because I seem to be I'm quite a dehydrated person, to be quite honest. Yeah. That reminds me, a little bit of whiskey. Put in my coffee. But this is the thing, you know. This is what the Freemasons are doing. Okay? This is what the world is doing. Okay? You know, it's the devil, the bedroom, sex, sex magic, and it's, you know, it's without love. It's loveless sex, isn't it? In fact, it can be hateful sex as well. Well, yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff happening, right? But this is the thing. You know, it says Magician, Page of Cups. Well, this is the thing. You know, I need to be a devil. Okay? And it's a magician thing, right? I need to be... That's the thing. You know, I have to... you know, it's a magic war that I'm going, you know, I have to win. Okay? I mean, I win, but the fact is, like I've explained, you know, I have a score to settle, right? And it's a magic war. It's both things at the same time. Would we agree with that? Is that, yeah? So, is that what we wanted to talk about there? Is that what... I mean, obviously, I've already spoken about what's happening with the Freemasons and what they're doing. I've explained that several times. I've explained that many times. And that's the thing. I have to win this war. It's a magic war. So, and the thing is like I explained, you know, a lot of people haven't loved me. They haven't known me. They haven't tried to have a relationship with me. God, right? They haven't tried to have a relationship with me. So, you know, I mean, their sins remain. Do you understand? So their sins remain, and there has to be, yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if people want, what do people want? Do they want, there's a bill to pay, is what I'm saying, okay? That's the simplest way I can put it. So people owe me, big time. And I shouldn't feel bad about saying that, even though I do a little bit, but I'll be honest, I feel weird saying it, if I'm being honest. It's fun. I mean, that's the thing, like the people have taught me to be, to feel like a total loser, to hate myself. Okay? People have taught me to hate myself. Yeah? People tell me that I should hate myself all the time. That's what the world does to me, because I see these. I've told you before. The world reflects me, but it's mocking me at the same time. It's reflecting me. It's mocking me. It's attacking me. All I see is it's like a circus that's making fun of me all the time. That's what I see when I look at the world. So is it any wonder that this is what I need? I need justice. Okay, I need justice. Okay, that will fix the problems. But if I don't get, if I'm not going to get what I need, well, it's still going to be a problem. There's still going to be problems in this world. Okay, there's still going to be big. I have to heal. I have to feel better. I need to get what I deserve. Okay. So that was a bit of an awkward conversation, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's not fun. Well, yeah, strange, Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to know whether to laugh sometimes, but it is what it is. Okay. I don't. So that's the thing, I was drawing some cards earlier, and I was thinking, like, what could you, I was reading the cards, and I just thought to myself, I can see, I know what the Freemasons do, I know what evil stuff is happening, but, what I read, and this is the thing, I was thinking, yeah, you know what, I'll draw more cards, okay? And tell you what, should I use a different deck? Yeah, go on, I'll use a different deck. Okay, let's get some pictures so it makes it a bit simpler. Excuse me. Okay, I'll use this deck here. I've got so many decks lying around here. I've got, like, how many have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I don't know, yeah, that's going to be like another, yeah, 31. It's like 37 decks, you know what I mean? Just on my 38. I've got literally like 40 tarot decks just sitting all around me. Yeah, I've got so many of them, it's hilarious. So, what should you do? What should you do? What kind of task? What kind of task should you do? If what kind of, what kind of instructions can I give you to follow? Okay, so the first card is the Moon. Okay. I don't know what to think about that, but let's keep going. And then we got Death. Moon Death. Ooh, what's that about? Moon Death. Moon Death. And then there's the Seven of Cups. So this is about confusion, illusion, fantasy, sexual fantasy. Okay. That's really interesting about how these cards come out. Obviously, here's the Death card. Yeah, this is Death. He's riding on the horse, and this is a Scorpio card, and a scorpion has a sting in the tail, and obviously the Moon is behind Death. Yeah, and obviously the tail is the bum, is the Moon. Do you understand? Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? Anyways, what else we got? I mean, obviously the Death card can mean transformation, okay? What's it talking about? Here we go, okay. And then we got Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. So, that's usually someone who is an asshole. We've got a Three of Swords there. So that's heartbreak. And then there's the Hierophant. Okay. So, what's this saying? Okay, what's this saying? Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Well, I could say so much just from these cards. So there's the Moon, the Death, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh, this is interesting. So, I mean, the moon can mean confusion, right? And then there's the Death, transformation, and then there's the Seven of Cards, which is confusion, illusion, sexual fantasy. Page of Cups, this person's a bit of an asshole probably. And then there's the Three of Swords. So this is, heartbreak, grief. And then there's the Hierophant, which is, well, it's kind of like the God card, isn't it? Basically. The Church, God. The High Priest, the Pope, Papa, that kind of thing, right? Me, basically. But it has other meanings as well. So the Moon, and then, the Death, there's the Scorpion, the sting in the tail, okay? The sexual fantasy of Page of Cups, the asshole. And obviously, the Three of Swords. Well, if a butt, a three looks like a butt, yeah, and then, a sword causes damage. It can cut the flesh and stuff. And then obviously the Hierophant is the Taurus card. Taurus. So people getting torn butts. You hopefully get the point, right? That's why people are drawn to. It's people trying to be this. That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to explain. Is people are trying to put themselves in the energy. I mean, it's like here, the Moon card, it has two towers. The two means the butt, and the towers mean destruction, as I've explained before. Anyway, this, I could make so many different explanations with these cards. The Moon, Death, Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, Three of Swords, the Hierophant. Well, like I said, there's a moon ritual going on. Yeah, so obviously I'm very unhappy about it. Six of Wands. So this is a victory procession, but it's riding of horses. So it's a sex magic card, okay, as well. It can be read in both ways, obviously, okay? And then there's the Queen of Swords. So here's a woman who's supposed to be an intellectual authority figure, probably. Or she's supposed to learn something. She's supposed to have learned something. She knows, she's wise, perhaps. Four of Wands, so that's community support. Can be so it's united, homecoming. Excuse me. Knight of Wands. So yeah, Knight of Wands. Just think about that. Okay, but Knight of Wands, Five of Swords. So there's like a conflict or a battle. So a Knight of Wands, that's someone who's riding a horse. They've got fire, they're magic, they've got the stick. Okay, there's the magic war, battle, sex magic, battle, conflict. You've got the Empress, okay, the Empress and the Hanged Man. So, this can mean, sacrifice, giving up. It can also mean bad sex. Those are the main interpretations that I have of that card, okay? King of Swords, okay, so that's me, okay? That's very likely talking about me. Okay, and then we got the Tower. So this is destruction, chaos. Well, I've explained to you, right? It's a Scorpio card as well. This is the Scorpio card. Yeah? I'm God. Remember the Tower of Babel? I destroyed it. That's the story. I destroyed the Tower of Babel. Well, I'm a Scorpio. This is what I'm associated with this card because of my Scorpio star sign. Okay? But whatever, right? We've got the Five of Pentacles. So these are people who are left out in the cold. Okay, I mean, you can see the stained glass window. Yeah, you can see that stained glass window. It looks like almost like a church. So people could be losing their money. They're left out in the cold. They're rejected. So yeah, let me have a quick look at these cards then. I mean, this is the thing, right? Like I explained, I'm like the serpent on the pole. The story. There was Moses. He had a bronze serpent, put it on a pole. Okay, I asked him to do that. And the Israelites would look at the snake on the pole in order to not be bitten by vipers, venomous snakes. Okay, so this is the point, and this is the thing, right? Well, the Tower, Five of Pentacles. Well, if these people are, maybe these are people who aren't paying attention to me, people who aren't listening to me. Okay, they're not looking at the serpent on the pole. That's me. Okay, so that's one interpretation I can give you. But what we got here, so the Moon, Death, Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, Three of Swords, the Hierophant, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, the Empress, the Hanged Man, King of Swords, the Tower, Five of Pentacles. Well, my first thought here is, so basically, that's the thing, guys who, for guys who are they're doing butt sex, magic, they're having butt sex, okay? They're Page of Cups, they're nasty guys, you know what I mean? I don't like these guys. They're a Page of Cups, I like to punch them in the face. Do you understand? They upset me. They make me mad. They make me angry, okay? So, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, Community, Homecoming, well, there's the Knight of Wands, okay? So, I think, saying here, so the Hierophant, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, okay? So, that's, to me, that's saying, I'm going to be doing some horse riding, okay? If you know what I'm saying, there's the Queen of Swords, she's knowledgeable, she knows stuff, yeah? Okay, and then there's the Community, Homecoming, yeah, and then there's the Knight of Wands. So these are guys, just, riding about, waving their sticks around, and then, there's the defeat, there's the conflict, and there's defeat, okay? The Empress, the Hanged Man, King of Swords. So that's me, okay? The Tower, destruction, chaos. The rejects, okay? So the people who reject me, okay? The people who are, they're outside the church. They're basically like running away from the church. You understand? I'm God. So if they're running away from me, then, well, look, that's what's happening to them, okay? Oh God, we'll do a little. Is that the message that wanted to be spoken about? Okay. Yeah. So that's been made clear, hopefully. I mean, obviously, I've said this before, but obviously, I'm just showing you with the cards, right? So the spirits that are working with me, you know what I mean? This is, you can see it for yourself, okay? I'm using these as aids to show you in what I'm saying, okay? Excuse me for 1 second. I need a smoke. Whew. I've got another Oracle deck here, actually. I'm trying to learn it. It's what's it called? It's called oh, here it is. It's this one, Oracle of the Radiant Sun. It's quite an interesting deck, but yeah, I need to learn more about it. It's quite a complicated one. It seems like it's probably one of the more decent ones, but how good it is, I mean, it could take me weeks to figure out how good it is, really. I mean, yeah, Oracle decks are, they can be very, I mean, that's the thing. It's really annoying with these decks. There's so many decks where, especially with the Oracle decks, they're very, a lot of them are, you know, they're designed so, you know, it's only positive things. You know, they're only positive cards. They're, you know, that's the thing. There's so many people. I mean, I think a lot are women. A lot of women, they want to buy all these cards that tell them nice things, things they want to hear. You know, like they're chosen, and you know they've activated their chakras and shit like that. You know what I mean? I mean, it's you know, all kinds of crap. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's all about positive messages, and you know, I want something that's going to tell me about, you know, what people are doing, how people are behaving, you know, what kinds of crimes are being committed, you know, what kind of sins, you know, I basically, I want, you know, I'm trying to, you know, I want, yeah, you know, I want, you know, I'm trying to. It's hard to find decks like that. I mean, there are some decks that are, yeah, but yeah, it's hard work. It's hard work finding the right decks, and you know, I have to figure out how to use them. So there's all kinds of crazy magic. It makes it, you know, I've still got a lot to learn. You know, I mean, I've learned a lot, but you know, magic is very complicated. You know, I still have to get a lot of experience. I've got a lot of experience with tarot. So, you know, tarot is the main thing I know about. I don't normally mess around with oracle decks. So, but I will try it. I'll try to see what else I can learn. I was talking about it in my previous videos. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah. So yeah, I put those cards down. Hang on. Yeah. So yeah, let's get some more cards. Anything else for this reading? Okay, so there's the Knight of Cups. So the Five of Pentacles, these, you know, these people who've been left out in the cold. Yeah, so there's the Knight of Cups. So, you know, that's like romantic gestures. Could have something to do with sex. I need more cards here. I've got, whoa, what, 3 that wanted to come out there. Queen of Cups. The High Priestess. Ace of Cups. Right. Well, this is the thing, you know, people who aren't coming to me. I mean, that's the thing. It's a war between me and Mother Earth. You know, it's me against Mary. It's me against Rihanna and the Freemasons. Yeah. So I mean, that's the thing. There's a war happening. So, you know, I need people to come to listen to me, to hear me, to see me. You know. Yeah. So that's, and if, you know, that's the thing. If people aren't doing that, well, where are they going? You know, you can see. Look, so you know, you see which way they're walking. Okay, they're going that way. You know, and then there's the Knight of Cups. He's also going that way. Yeah. So you know, they're going on that ride. They're taking water. Where are they taking it? You know, they're taking it to the Queen of Cups. Yeah, she's got, you know, she's a queen, you know. Well, Rihanna, she's a Pisces. She's a water sign. You know, she does enemas and douching and stuff. So, you know, that could be talking about her. We've got the High Priestess. You know, there's a moon, you know, she's the moon woman. And then there's the Ace of Cups. So, you know, You know, and that's the thing, you know, Rihanna is doing all kinds of crazy sex magic, and it involves Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. And you can see, you know, you see the dove at the top, it represents the Holy Spirit. So, you know, what they're trying to do is they're trying to replicate my energy, you know? They're trying to imitate me, okay? The world wants to try to be me without, you know, that's the thing. They're trying to be me through, and they're using witchcraft to do it. So, yeah. I'll get a few more cards just to see if there's any other messages there. And then we got the star. Okay, so the star. Well, Rihanna. I was speaking about her, wasn't I? And then we got Page of Wands. So these are probably young, inexperienced people. Knight of Swords. And then 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. You know, so people who are rejecting me, you know, they're basically, if they're rejecting me, then they are, you know, they're either aligned with me, or you either aligned with me, or you're aligned with evil, with, you know, with Mother Earth, Rihanna, and you know that's they're involved in sex slavery, okay, bondage, evil stuff. So if that is the light that, you know, if that's, you know, if people are see that, if they're behaving like, well, that's the thing. If they're attracted to that rather than me, then what does that say about them? You know, what does that say about them? You know, people are, you know, that's the thing. People of this world, they're attracted to it like a moth is attracted to a flame. And this is, you know, this is why they do all this evil you know, the Freemasons, they do all this evil magic in the dark. You know, in that they do it, and they hide it. You know, because it's all about trying to get as much power, and getting people to worship them, and you know, they're creating a false light. So, in a sense, you know, it's darkness. That, you know, but it's light. You know, they're doing dark things in order to try to steal light, I suppose. You know, that's what it is. It's, you know, they're doing very evil witchcraft in order to create, you know, and so they've become a false light, a light that people are attracted to. So, and the thing is that's very evil, very evil. Okay. I mean, you know, I explained, you know, like you know, I have to be, you know, the devil, number 15, yeah? I mean, you know, I have my wounds to heal. I've got to do what I've got to do. I've got a war to win, okay? But the thing is, you know, I deserve justice, okay? I am who I am. I deserve justice. I deserve what's fair, okay? But what these Freemasons are doing is so bad. It's extremely bad. And people would rather, you know, they would rather go towards that than come towards me. Do you understand? So, the fact is, I'm God, they are not, okay? I deserve justice, they don't. They're evil. And they don't care. They don't care, okay? All they can do is destroy this world. Okay, that's the only thing they can do is cause destruction. They can cause, you know, pain and misery and destruction. You know, only bad will come from Mother Earth, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay? And, you know, that's why, you know, I'm the serpent on the pole. You know, people have a choice. They can choose to listen to me, watch me. You know, it's about elevating me. You know, you need to put me first. You know, I should be the videos you're watching every day. Okay? You know, you should be trying to find out more about me. You should be trying to watch more of my videos. You know, check out my story. You know, I've got loads of videos. I mean, you can go if you really want to. You can go all the way back to the beginning and see where I started my my channel, and my Facebook page. You know, you can see the journey I had to take. Okay, I mean, obviously, you know, the things I was saying back then are slightly different from what I'm saying now because I've had to learn a lot since then. I've learned all kinds of stuff. Okay, but you know, there's a detailed journey there. Okay, it's kind of like a diary. Okay. But this is the thing, you know, these cards, you know, it says the Star, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's like I explained, okay? You know, I mean, this is the thing, right? You know, they have a lot of money. You know, Rihanna has a lot of money, but she has these, you know, these are people who are, you know, these are slaves as well. Okay? And that's the thing, you know, for a man, if a man, you know, he could be a poor man, right? He might not have any money at all. But if he's had a lot of sex with a lot of people, women, right? Then, you know, he can, you know, this card might come out for him because he's been doing it with so many women. As an example, okay? You get the point. It's magic. That's what it is. So, is there anything else? Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's do a prism. Let's do a prism reading. The last one was fun. If you didn't watch the prism reading I did in my last video, it was a very interesting reading. Yeah, did you notice that the ghosts and the Holy Spirit, the ghost and the peace card came out side by side, and obviously the peace card is a dove, so it's the ghost and the dove. It's, you know, the Holy Ghost, you know, combination. Oh, you know, the cards came out next to each other. You know, it's I don't know how many cards there are on the deck. It's like 45 or 46 maybe. I was doing a reading the other day. It was yesterday probably, and I did a reading, and you know, I was like, okay, and then I did another reading, and the first two cards came out exactly, you know, the exact same two cards came out on the second reading as in the first reading. That's like, wow. And so what are the odds of that? You know what I mean? It's some really, you know, and I've seen the ghost next to the peace card in other readings as well. So I mean, these cards really do have, you know, it's a very interesting deck I'm using. So let's see, you know, let's see how you're feeling, or, you know, is there anything? Yeah, maybe, you know, whatever the card, you know, what do we want to talk about here? What do we want to talk about here? You know, I'll figure out what it's talking about. So we got here, love. Okay, that's a good first card. Oh. Oh, hang on a second. Let me just finish this. It's getting really cold. Yeah, it's cold coffee with whiskey in it, so. And it's, you know, I made it more than an hour ago, so. Okay. Creativity. Love creativity. And then we got ghost. Ooh. How interesting. And then we got the energy. Okay. Whoa. Abundance. Lots of energy. Got sadness. Strength. Happiness. That's a very noisy scooter outside. Whoa. Balance. Here, hang on a second. Trust. And then cleanse. Illumination. Fear. Surrender. Whoa. Reflection. Reflection. Rest. Success. Okay, let me have a quick look at those first. See what we got here. So we've got love, creativity, ghost, energy, abundance, sadness, strength, happiness. So love, creativity, ghost, energy, abundance, sadness, strength, happiness, balance, trust, cleanse. Oh, that's determination. I thought that was illumination. It says determination. So cleanse, trust. It says balance, trust, cleanse, determination, fear, surrender, reflection, rest, success. So, I mean, obviously, you know, I don't know exactly what your situation is, but, you know, the messages are coming through to whoever you are, right? It says here, love, creativity, ghost, energy, abundance. So, you know, maybe that message means something to you. Yeah, maybe that means something to you, okay? Love, creativity, ghost, energy, abundance. And then we've got sadness, strength, happiness, balance. So this, okay. So, I mean, this is the thing. You know, some people, they always want to be happy. You know, they don't want to, I mean, that's the thing, right? You know, there's a balance, you know, sometimes you have to confront those things the things that make you upset. You know, they make you sad. They make you sad sometimes, you know, like you have, you know, that's the thing. You know, you don't really know happiness until you know what sadness is, really. Do you know what I mean? You can't really appreciate the good if you don't know the bad. If you understand what I'm saying, right? So, you know, it's saying balance, you know, don't be afraid to confront what you need to. Okay? So, abundance, sadness. You've got sadness, strength, happiness, balance. So you need, you know, there needs to be there needs to be some sort of balance. It says here, trust, cleanse, determination, fear, surrender, reflection. So, you know, that's the thing, it's saying reflect. You know, don't be afraid to reflect. You know, you need to reflect on your life. You need to think of things. You need to, you know, you need to confront things that you haven't, you know, it seems like there are things that you're struggling to confront. You know, you need to reflect. You need to reflect on things in your life, what's going on in the world, etc. You know, hopefully you should get the message. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, balance, trust, cleanse, determination, fear, surrender, reflection, rest, success. Okay. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so one more reading. Go on. Okay, so we got illumination. Yeah, illumination. Whoa. Abundance. Okay, illumination, abundance. Mystery. So excuse me. Whew. Illumination, abundance, mystery. This is a really interesting card because, you know, it has the two towers. Well, it looks like the two towers, and there's the moon. So this reminds me of the moon card. This reminds me of the moon card in tarot. You know, and it also in mystery. Okay, so, you know, the moon is, you know, that's one of the key words that are associated with the moon card in tarot. Obviously, Rihanna, you know, she's with A$AP Rocky. You know, this says Mr. Ree. Mr. Ree. A$AP Rocky, his real name is Rakim Atheliston Mayers. He's a Virgo. Okay, he was born in September. You know, September 11th. You know, there's well, hopefully you get the point there. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, so we got the confidence card, and then we got the death. Confidence, death. Anxiety. Death anxiety. Okay. Well. Faith. Faith. Balance. Faith, balance. So that's the thing, you know, isn't it interesting? So, you know, I'll take these two. We've got rejection, space, Okay. Well, I was going to talk about Star Wars. You know, people say about they say about Anakin Skywalker. They talk about him, you know, he'll bring balance to the Force. You know, he goes, you know, he's trying to be a Jedi, and then he goes to the dark side, and then at the very end, he's like, you know, he says, "You were right about me. You were right." You know what I'm saying, right? But, you know, it's... Yeah, what's this really saying? But, you know, the thing is that, like I said, you know, yeah, there needs to be a balance. You know, I was Jesus, I am Jesus, but I'm basically like dead Jesus, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm different Jesus, okay? I'm Jesus, the second coming, okay? But anyway, look what we got here. So we've got illumination, okay? I mean, obviously, you know, it shows the sun there. But it says here, illumination, abundance. Well, you know, it looks like, you know, there are loads of coins there. You know, it could have something to do with money. And the word abundance, well, you know, it's always a very confusing word, that one. Got this one, which is like the moon card. You know, a moon, you know, people call, you know, someone's butt a moon, or they can call it a bun. There's two towers there. There's two towers there. It says mystery. You've got confidence, smiley face, guy with glasses, or someone who's wearing glasses, right? There's death, okay? Death. I mean, death can mean transformation as well, you know? Death, transformation. Anxiety. You know, I don't know what the artwork's supposed to be, really. It's, you know, it's like, you know, makes me I don't know. What's that supposed to represent? But anyway, it says anxiety. Faith. Yeah, it was faith, which is some, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's like a ring. So faith, and then there's the balance, projection, space. So yeah, you know, illumination, abundance, mystery, confidence, death, confidence, death, anxiety, faith, balance, rejection, space. Well, you know, first of all, I would say, you know, if you love me, God, then, you know, what is there to worry about, you know? I mean, death is, you know, it's nothing to really be worried about, is it? You know, I mean, but, you know, I'm just, you know, anyway, let me carry on here. Let's see what other cards we got. Success. I noticed there's a rainbow there. Yeah, well, it's supposed to look like, it's like, well, it's supposed to look like a rainbow, isn't it? Even though the color is what it is, right? But It's like an arch. Looks like a rainbow. Could be a rainbow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I'll take these. Determination. Energy. Protection. Energy protection. Ooh, what's that about? Isolation. Fear. Growth. Cleanse. Stop. Okay, well, let me have a look at this again. So illumination, abundance, mystery, confidence, death, anxiety, faith, balance, rejection, space, success, determination, energy, protection, isolation, fear, growth, cleanse, stop. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you've got... So the person I'm talking to, do they have spirits around them? Do they... So the person I'm talking to, do they have any ghosts with them? I mean, if you're seeing, you know, if you have ghosts with you, or you have, you know, spirits with you, or you know, you feel like you're getting messages or something like that, you know, just know that, you know, they're trying to work with you, okay? There are spirits that are trying to work with you, and you have to work with them, okay? You know, there's energy protection, there's magic protection happening. You know, you have to, you know, they're trying to help you, so you have to work with them. If you reject them, if you're gonna, you know, you can either, do you know what I mean? You can either go with the flow or try to go against it. You know, if you try to go against it, it's not going to work in your favor. You know what I mean? You know, you're just wasting time. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm being told. Okay, so we've got illumination, abundance, mystery. Okay, so illumination, abundance, mystery, confidence, death, anxiety, faith, balance, rejection, space, success, determination, energy, protection, isolation, fear, growth, cleanse, stop. Wow. I don't know. What's this saying? What is this saying? I mean, I think I might know what it's talking about, but you know, this is if you got ghosts that are touching you, if you got ghosts that are touching you and doing stuff to you, let them do what they need to do. Okay? You know, we've got the abundance, yeah? We got those, you know, the moon card, basically. It's the moon card, basically, you know. You know, happy face, you know. You know, death, you know, here's death, transformation, yeah. You know, don't be anxious, yeah. This is the anxiety card. Don't be anxious. You know, faith, have some faith, yeah. You know, there's this balancing that's happening. You know, if you're, and it says here, reject space. So, you know, that kind of sounds like, you know, maybe you're feeling a bit uncomfortable or something. Maybe. Maybe you're feeling a bit uncomfortable, you know, but, you know, don't worry about it. Rejection, space, success, determination. So, you know, you can't get away from it. I'll tell you that you can't, you know, you could try to run from it, you could try, but you ain't gonna get away from it. When the ghosts are on you, you got nowhere to go. I'll tell you that much. I know that. Okay. It's been happening to me. Well, I've had ghosts with me for how long? Like, well, I guess it's probably about 6 years, isn't it? It must be well, wait, no. Well, yeah, it's been at least 5 years. It's been at least 5 years, I would say. Yeah, 2019, definitely 2019, at least 2019. Yeah. So yeah, no, success, determination, energy, protection. Okay, so you know, ghosts are trying to help you. Okay, it's magic protection, it's energy protection. Okay, you know, there's a magic war happening. Okay, you gotta let the ghosts help you. Okay, you isolate. It says here isolation. So energy protection, isolation, fear. Isolation, fear, growth, cleanse, stop. Well, you know, maybe you don't need to worry about that card, but fear, growth, isolation, yeah, protection, isolation, fear, growth, cleanse. Well, is that what I think it means? Should I suggest that? What enema? Douching? Okay, you see this picture here. Okay, you see the water. Okay, you see the circle. Okay, you know what that makes me think of? It makes me think of enema. It makes me think of douching. Okay, so yeah, my advice would be to enema. Yeah, enema. Okay, it's magic. Okay, it's magic. So, you know, if you're with spirits, if there are ghosts with you, touching you and doing stuff to you, yeah, take that advice, okay? That's what you need to do. If that is you, okay? I'm not suggesting this to everybody, but... Am I suggesting it to everybody? You want me to suggest it to everybody? Yeah, okay then. Well, you know, enema and douching, you know, you can get them. You get an enema bag on Amazon, cost about, you know, probably like £20. It's not that hard to do, really. You just need a bathroom. You know, yeah, bathroom, a towel, put on the floor. You know, it's a magic thing, okay? Because this is the thing, there's a magic war that's happening, okay? There's a magic war that's happening. Okay, here's the Ace of Cups card. You see what this says here? It says it's got the dove. Okay, this represents the Holy Spirit. There's a lot of crazy sex magic practitioners happening. Are you sure? Let me think about this for a second. Is that really what... Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay. This is the thing, right? Well, look, it's a magic thing, okay? Do it. And when you do it, watch what happens. Like, you'll see how crazy things get. The world will change. Won't it? It will. Yeah. Do it. Try it. See what happens. Do it as an experiment. Just do it as an experiment. See what happens. It's magic. Okay? That's why you have to do it. You know, you might feel a bit weird about doing it, but just do it. Yeah. Come on, I'll do another reading, okay? One more. See what other messages want to come out here. Balance. Okay? So this is the thing. You know, there's a balance happening. Okay? Don't be afraid of what's happening. Okay? Just go with the flow. Like I said, you know, things are different this time. Okay? I'm God. But like I said, things are different this time. Okay? So, you know, there's a balancing happening. Okay? There's, you know, there's transformation. There's, you know, I'm death in a sense, right? So, you know, it's a magic war, and you have to do this, okay? anxiety, happiness, balance, anxiety, happiness, strength, death, surrender, oh no, consciousness, whoa, should I take that? Or should I put it back? Will I put it back? Back in the deck? Alright, sorry, I just fell out the deck. Oh, I'll take that one then. What we got? Illumination. Consciousness, illumination. That's an interesting combination, huh? Of cards. Cleanse, right? Look here, it's this card again. It's the circle, it's the hole. And it's got water here. It's saying cleanse. Okay. Consciousness, illumination. Okay. That's the thing, you know. There are the four elements, you know. There's fire, earth, air, and water. Okay. Magic. So let's have a quick look here. Balance, anxiety, happiness, strength, death, consciousness, illumination, cleanse. So there's a lot of magic things that are happening. Okay, there's a lot of magic things that are happening to you. Okay, so okay, there's the death card. You know, this is, it's death transformation. Okay, it's, don't fear it. Okay, have trust and go with the flow. But it's saying consciousness, illumination, cleanse. Okay, things will change. You'll excuse me, but things will things are going to happen. Big changes are going to happen. There's a magic battle happening, okay? And you have to do this thing, okay? What's this? Magic, okay? Magic. Cleanse, magic. What did I tell you? Love. That's the thing, water is connected with emotion. And, that's the thing. The people of the world are like, well, that's the thing, God said to Abraham, said, you'll have descendants like the sand next to the sea. You know, sand is material. You know, it's well, you know, it's almost like, well, it's not the same as soil, but it's, you know, it's an earthly material, isn't it? I suppose. You know, that's the thing. You know, there's the water. It's a magic thing, and you know, people are going to change. People are going to be go crazy, aren't they? The people of the world are just going to be like, whoa, what's going on? Probably that's what I kind of see happening here. Okay, that's what I think is happening. Yeah. Okay, so you know, it's a big thing. You know, it's you know, maybe you're afraid of, you know, but don't be afraid of doing it. Just do it. You know, you'll be glad you did it afterwards. Okay. Whoa. Sweetness. Rest. Okay. Go on, let's get one more. Reflection. Rejection. Fear. Rejection, fear. So reject fear, okay? So I think that's enough. Yeah, okay. So that's enough. We go. So balance, anxiety, happiness, strength, death, consciousness. So death, you know, think of death as transformation. You know, this is the thing. You know, maybe you might look at it as, you know, you're thinking, but that's sinful. You can't do that. You know, but don't worry about that. Okay, if you know, well, you know, if the ghosts, the spirits around you are, you know, like I've said to you, like, you know, what you need to do. Okay, so, you know, if I'm telling you to do something, do it. Okay, so the death transformation, don't, you know, it's about consciousness illumination. Okay, consciousness illumination, cleanse, magic. Okay, love, sweetness, and that's the thing. You know, the water is emotion. Okay, it's connected with love. It's magic. Yeah, it's magic. Okay, you know, it says here love and sweetness and rest, reflection, rejection, fear. Okay. Yeah, I need another cigarette. It's been a long day. It really has. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, enemas and douching. I remember I when I started, you know, when I first did it, it was a long. Yeah, that was quite a long time ago actually. Yeah. I mean, it usually takes about, I don't know, I can usually do them, yeah, usually, well, half an hour, sometimes longer, depends how much I want to do, but, yeah, I just use tap water, basically. How much water? Well, sometimes I do two, yeah, I just get the bags, like, I don't know how many, it's probably like 1.5 liters. So, yeah, I usually try to do at least one bag. Sometimes I do two. So, since I haven't done one for quite a while. It's been quite a long time since I've done one. So, I can't remember the last time I did it. It must have been, I don't know, it might be, well, it could be 6 months ago. Yeah, I think it's like 6 months ago or something, so I'm probably going to do one soon, to be quite honest, but yeah, I've been busy. I've been very busy. My house needs cleaning. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does, you know, I can see when I do it, magic's happening. Magic's happening, you know, and you know how they keep, you know, on the news, they keep talking about sewage in the rivers. They keep talking about how the water companies, they keep dumping sewage in the rivers and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's, you know, it's a magic thing. It's a magic war. Okay, it's a magic battle thing that's happening there. You know, and people, you know, this, you know, people, yeah. It's, yeah. Whew. Yeah. You'll notice, and you know what will happen when you do it. I don't know, but it's gonna change. You'll see some crazy stuff happening. You'll notice some crazy stuff happening. I'll tell you that much. So you know, it's very important that you do it. Is what I'm saying. Okay, you have to do it. It's very important. Very important. Okay. You know, you're gonna change a lot. You know, that's gonna make a big difference. Okay. You know, I would say, well, you'll notice some very crazy stuff happening, okay? You know, what's gonna happen? I don't know. You know, people will behave differently. You know, you'll see things in the news probably. I don't know, like weather could be going crazy as well. I don't know. Try it. See what happens. Right? You will be surprised though, I'll tell you that much. You will be. I would think so. Yeah. Yeah, you will be. You will be. Okay, so is there anything else I want to talk about? See if there's anything. Whew. Yeah, that's really strange, isn't it? How wow, all those pagers that exploded. I mean, I've never heard anything quite like it, really. I mean, what a bizarre thing. I mean, that's like a whole bunch of people. It's like, you know, imagine like one brand of smartphones just all just started blowing up or something like that. You know what I mean? All at the same time. Sounds very strange. I mean, it sounds like something out of a movie or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't. It just sounds so bizarre. Like, how. Wonder how that happened. Um. So, Diddy heads to jail as judge refuses him bail despite rapper offering $50 million and his own mother's house. Starr appeared in court and denied sex abuse and trafficking charges. Well, he works, he's closely associated with Rihanna, Jay-Z, people like that, have you ever heard about the parties he has? He invites people to them. I mean, look at his record label. It's called Bad Boy Records, and it's a picture of a baby boy. And it's a boy in wearing a nappy. Yeah, guy is very crazy, very, very crazy. He wants to have all these sex, drug-fueled freak-offs, they call them. And he's videoing stuff. He's doing some. He's a very crazy man. If you haven't watched the series, there was a documentary about R. Kelly, the singer, who's in prison now. It's called Surviving R. Kelly. That's on YouTube. I'd recommend watching it. I would recommend watching it. Yeah, I mean, just so you can understand, what a lot of these people are like. Jay-Z, there are a lot of other people who, there's, do you know what I mean? These guys that are going down, well, they're not, it's not just them, there's loads of, there's lots of bad stuff happening, lots of Freemasons and people that they are associated with that are doing just as bad things, okay? And they're getting away with it. Some are doing worse, okay? Like Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, okay? So, it's very important, yeah. So watch Surviving R. Kelly when you get a chance. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When these people get so much money and power and influence, and they have fans, they can control people, manipulate people. They have money. They and that's the thing. I mean, how many rich people have, dungeons under their houses, and they have they have bunkers. They've got all kinds of stuff. Nobody knows what's there, except the people that are allowed in there. People trust these people way too much. It's very, very bad. It's crazy, isn't it? Someone can make a song and people go, wow, that's I like that song. Well, and then the next thing everyone thinks that person's there's something, that they're a good person, or, that they're trustworthy, or, people, they fall for it, don't they? They really do. Yeah, it's terrible. Anyway, I think I'll leave the video there, or should I keep going? Keep talking? Well, I don't know what to say really. What's the time? Whew. Ghosts. Yeah. Get used to having ghosts. If you've got ghosts around you, well, you know, get used to it, because, yeah. It takes time. It takes time. It took me a while to get used to having ghosts around me. It's an interesting journey. Oh, I'll show you something. Hang on. Where's the other one? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Sorry? Oh yeah. I got these. They look like pens, you know, but they are extendable. What are they called again? Dowsing rods. So, oh yeah, oh shit, hang on. I don't know how to use these, but they work like a pendulum in it. I just got to make sure that they're straight. Just make sure. Whoa, hang on. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Whoa. So I've got to try and keep them straight. Okay, so show me yes. Now show me no. Okay, so that's show me no. Okay, show me yes again. And show me no. Okay, so yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because people use these to try and find water, don't they? I thought about taking these outside, but I haven't really. Yeah. Should I recommend pendulum? Okay. So that's the thing, right? If you've got ghosts with you, okay. So, you know, they should do something similar. They should, you're saying, get a pendulum. Okay, so if you're with, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, the spirit's telling me that you should, you know, you should think about, you know, finding ways to communicate with them, right? With the spirits that are around you. You know, you can get yourself a pendulum. You know, you don't, you know, I bought this, yeah, I mean, you can get them on Amazon. You know, they're really easy to use. I mean, you know, just literally use anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got this. Do you know what I mean? I can. You know, it's a necklace. It's a crystal skull, and that works as well. I mean, obviously it's not really designed, you know what I mean? It works. I mean, you can see it's working. Show me now. I mean, the only thing is it's not very well balanced. But yeah, that's no. So it's going around in a circle. Show me yes again. I just, you know, let's have a bit of patience. Okay. So, you know, you can do it with all kinds of things. But I like, well, oh, hang on, let me put this back on. Hang on. This thing was quite expensive actually. It cost me about 100 quid. This little crystal skull. Yeah, I mean, you know, there are different types of pendulums. You know, this one's metal. I like the way it swings. You know, it swings really nicely. You know, that it's well balanced. But you know, there's so many on Amazon that are cheap, and you can buy them for about £5, £10. I've got a wooden one here, which is, you know, it's made of wood, so it's very lightweight. It wouldn't be very much use outside. So if I'm outdoors and I need to ask a question, if it's a windy day, you know, it's obviously, it won't work very well. But with the metal one, it's very, you know, it works outside well. This is my best quality one. This is my favorite one. But there's I can't remember what the company's called. I think it's like Green Cross Toad or something like that. Green Cross Toad. So I've got a tiger's eye one. This one's quite good. I quite like this one. I don't know, it was probably about £13. I think it was like £10-15. It's well balanced. There's a variety of crystals available. I've got a clear quartz one. Clear quartz is decent enough, I would say. If I can find it, here we go. Yeah, this is a clear quartz one. So it's, yeah, clear quartz. I wouldn't say, I mean, this one does look a bit wonky, but it still works. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have any problems using it. Yeah, another thing I've got, I've got some like Ouija board stuff, but I've never really had much success with it, really. So I couldn't really. I've been thinking actually maybe I might. I don't know. I'll leave that to another video. How about the prison cards? You reckon I should suggest those? Get some prison cards. Tower? Just prism. Okay. So maybe you get some prism cards. So I mean, these are the ones I've been reading to you for the last few readings. So it's called the Prism Oracle. You can buy it on Amazon. It's probably about £20, something like that. You know, be £20, £30 at the most. And it's very easy to use. So, you know, it's a case of, you know, you have to draw, you have to be able to see the message, be able to read all the cards and figure out what it's talking about. And it takes practice. And have a pendulum, you can ask questions, and then let the spirits with you guide you, so and point you in the right direction. If you feel like you're getting lost, but don't. Sometimes it gets confusing, but try not to get too. If it gets a bit confusing, well, just try don't get stressed out about it. You know what I mean? Just do the best that you can. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing as well. So, I mean, that's the other thing as well. Like, if you want to, I mean, I can, if I say, point to something on, like I can, if I want to find something, the spirits will push me in the right direction. Sometimes if I'm looking for something, I could say, "Oh, point me to the thing that I'm supposed to look at." The spirit will push my arm in the right direction. I've actually used, I tried it with Ouija boards before, so it takes practice. It takes practice, the spirits will push you in different directions. Just let them guide you. They'll help. It takes practice, though. Yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly what your situation is, but I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. Okay. Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun. I sometimes I've taken my pendulum to the supermarket sometimes, actually, just to think about what should I buy, what brand, what food. I mean, because that's the thing, it's all magic, I mean, everything I'm doing is magic, so I think about everything that I'm doing all the time, like what should I be doing, what should I be, I'm constantly trying to think of ideas. So yeah. Ooh. Anything else I can say? Anything else? Crystals? Crystals? Okay. Well, maybe think about crystals. Maybe get a book, or look into crystals. I've got a selection of crystals. I don't know if you can see back there. I've got two crystal balls. I've got that one there is the canine glass crystal ball. And I've actually got a clear quartz crystal ball as well. And I've got a variety of crystals on the mantelpiece back there. I've got all kinds of, I've got a selection of crystals. So maybe ask if you're communicating with the spirits with you. ask. Like, have a look, see if there's anything that you might want to get. Yeah. Might be some useful. There might be some useful crystals to get. I've got one of, this is one I've got here. This is a jaguar. Well, one of the, it's got multiple names, but one of them is jaguar stone. I bought it because I drive a car which is a Jaguar. So I thought I'd get it. But maybe you want to get something else. Have a think about what you want to get. The Israelites, they had breastplates and they had different, crystals in them and stuff. So yeah, maybe have a look at that as well. They used to, they wear breastplates with different crystals. That might be a good starting point. Yeah, that's a good starting point. Okay. So take a look at that. In fact, I probably need to do that myself. Don't know, probably. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I used to buy, because on Amazon, there are selections as well. I've got some big crystals. I've got cheap ones. They're like the cheap tumbled crystals. So they're all kinds of different grades and stuff like that, and some of them can be really expensive. I've got a wizard stuff with it's got labradorite in it. I paid about 220 something pounds for it. It's sort of just yeah. I don't think I've ever taken it outside, but I do sort of think about taking it for a walk some days. Just for a laugh, yeah. Anyways, get yourself a pendulum and learn how to ask questions. Okay? And go from there. Okay? That's and yeah, do the cleansing and remember about doing some it's magic. Okay? Okay, so I've got any other cards here I might want to should I do one more prism reading? Okay, one more prism reading, and then that'll do. Any other messages before I go? Caution. Illumination. Space. Caution. Illumination. space. Oh, what's that talking about? That's interesting. Energy. Comfort. Movement. Success. Stop. Should I keep going? Creativity. Whoa. That's interesting. It says creativity. What is that? It almost looks like it almost looks like a light bulb. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Love. Balance. Ghost. Anger. Confidence. Isolation. Whoa. Hang on a second. Sorry. Getting a really itchy nose. Happens sometimes. Yeah, so what's this talking about? I'll get some more cards in a second. Let's have a look. Caution. Okay, caution. It says here illumination. So, you know, it's light, it's the sun. Caution, illumination, space, energy. Comfort, movement, success, stop, creativity, love, balance, ghost, anger, confidence, isolation. Huh. That's a tough one. Well, this is the thing, because obviously you're in a situation, you know, it's you know, those messages, hopefully you understand what that means, but I'll have a guess. So the illumination, maybe, this is your caution, illumination, space, energy, comfort, movement, success, stop, creativity, love, balance, ghost, anger, confidence, isolation. Illumination, space. So maybe think about, you know, I don't know what kind of lighting you've got in your house, what kind of lights you put on. You know, I tend to, in my house, at night, I tend to have, you know, I have I've got a desk lamp in the background. I just put it on the other side of the room. I don't have a night light in my house. I don't know what I don't know what this is pointing at. It says caution, illumination, space, energy, comfort, movement, success, yeah, I mean, illumination, space, energy, comfort. Well, that's the thing. Right after the stop card, there's the creativity card. Now, to me, that looks like a light bulb. And then there's the love card, balance, ghost. And then there's the anger, confidence, isolation. Caution, illumination, or is it talking about space, energy, comfort, movement, success, stop, creativity, love, balance, ghost, anger, confidence, isolation. Yeah, well, look, pay attention to is that talking about lighting in the house? House lights? Is there something wrong with the light? Is it something to do with the type of light? Is it the brand? No. It's something to do with the type of light that's being used. So there's a type of light in your house, I suppose, that is bothering the ghosts, the spirits? Is that right? What would that be? Well, that's the thing. What kind of lights are there? I mean, the light I've got over there, it's one of the old style light bulbs. It's an incandescent. I do have LED lights in my house, but strangely I've got a few broken LED lights now on the ceiling. I've got one in my kitchen that's damaged. I accidentally broke it. And then I've got some other lights. Actually, I've got some lights that have just stopped working. There seems to be some LED lights in my house. Yeah, they just stopped working all of a sudden. Yeah, some strange stuff. Is it a problem with LED lighting? Is it the LED lighting? LED, light emitting diode. Light emitting diode. Yeah, there's something about the LED lights they don't like. Yeah. Maybe try, if you've got anything with an incandescent bulb in it. Yeah? Yeah? How about salt lamp? Salt lamp? A salt lamp. Okay, yeah. So another thing you could buy on Amazon is buy a salt lamp. I've actually got a salt lamp, and it's got like a tiny little incandescent bulb in it. I mean, I've had mine on for since I bought it. I switched it on. I haven't switched it off since. I've had it probably 3 or 4 months. Hasn't even been switched off. And it has like a tiny incandescent bulb in it. It's not super bright or anything, but you know, it's yeah. So if you've got anything with an incandescent bulb, yeah. So you know, experiment with the lights in your house. You know, see what's going on there. So it seems like there's, you know, it's probably the LED lights. Okay. Yeah. So it says here, caution, illumination, space, energy, comfort. Okay, movement, success, stop, creativity. So, you know, it's a picture of a bulb there. And then it says here, love, balance, ghost, anger, confidence, isolation. Yeah, okay, let me just do one more reading here. Okay, let's see if there's any other messages that want to come out. Okay, so you got fear. Isolation. So there's the isolation card coming out again. I'm not quite sure what that's pointing to. Anger. Fear, isolation, anger. Passion, comfort, flow, protection, ghost. Ghosts are trying to protect you, okay? Protection, ghost. So this is the thing, don't so come on, let me have a quick look at this. Don't fear, that's the thing, you know, try to work with, you need to work with them, okay? The spirit that's with you, or spirits that are with you, they're trying to help you, okay? Now, my experience is that I've got spirits that are trying to help me, and I've got spirits that are also trying to fight me as well. So that does happen, but you know, yeah, it's, you know, that's the thing. They're probably, you know, for me, it's like they're trying to, you know, there has been a sort of a battle, you know what I mean? That like there are spirits trying to help me, and there's spirits that are trying to get in my way and fight me. Okay, that's the feeling that I get. Okay. All right. So so the ghosts that are, yeah, don't be afraid of what they're, there's a balancing happening. Okay, so don't be afraid of getting poked and prodded or whatever is happening. Okay. So don't fear, okay? So don't fear. It says here, isolation, anger. So this is your fear, isolation, anger, passion, comfort, flow. Fear, isolation, anger, passion, passion, comfort, flow, protection, ghost. Well, the fear card, there's that door. There's a door. It's a doorway, isn't it? And then isolation, well, there's that little dot, it's that little circle. And then there's the eye. Yeah. One thing I noticed when the ghosts started coming after me, right? When it first happened to me, I felt like I was being attacked. That was when it was really bad. And I remember seeing, I remember seeing the evil eye. And I really was getting attacked. But things got better. So, but I don't think, your experience is probably not going to be quite the same as mine. But if you got, so don't be afraid of the spirits that are trying to help you. Okay. What they're doing to you it's to protect you, because that's the thing. Like I've explained, there's a sex magic war happening, right? So it's magical protection, it's energy protection. You have to, trust the ghosts. They're trying to help you. Okay, they're trying to protect you. It's a magic protection. It says here, fear, isolation, anger. I don't know if, if the spirits are wanting you to, I don't know if they want you to, maybe you need to, maybe this is saying be a hermit, or, maybe it's, don't be afraid to, if the spirits are, they want you to, maybe they want you to isolate yourself a bit, or something. Don't try running away from them. You need to work with them, okay? Work with them. Don't try to hide from them. Don't try to run away from them. You gotta, and that's the thing. You gotta, if you're surrounded by other people all the time, or you're just going out and you're doing stuff, you need to spend, I think, they want you to spend time with them. You need to think and, ask questions, like I said, get a pendulum, get yourself a Prism Oracle deck, try communicating, learning, and, let them help you. They're trying to protect you, okay? I mean, this is the thing, because I've told you I'm telling you the truth, I'm God. And the fact that you know that, right? If you know that, then, well, there are demons, okay, that aren't going to like you very much. Okay? Would I be correct in saying that? I mean, it should be a very obvious one, that. I mean, you're trying to protect. Yeah. So there are spirits that are trying to protect you. They're trying to help you. Okay? They're just trying to do their job to help you. Okay? So don't, if that's the thing. You don't, they're trying to protect you. If you're making it difficult for them to protect you, then, you're going to run into other problems. So, that's the point of that. There's a reason why they're trying to protect you. Okay? I'll pull some more cards here. See if there's any other cards that want to come out. Excuse me. Whoa. Well, I'll go and I'll take those two then. Happiness, okay? Ghost, happiness. Growth, okay? Rejection. Illumination. Rejection, illumination. Whoa. Peace. Surrender. Hunger. Well, you see there's a big hole there. Surrender. Energy. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that's saying, but so okay, stop. Energy, stop. We got abundance on the bottom there. Yeah. What are you afraid of? Okay, look. Okay, so we got fear, isolation, anger, and that all looks like, you got the doorway, the little dot, the eye, and then there's the passion, that's like P-S-I-O-N, passion, comfort, you got the 3 flower buds and the comfort, and then you got the flow, you got the water, and then it's got protection, ghost, happiness, growth, rejection, illumination, peace, surrender, hunger. Notice there's a circle, and the last card was a bunch of circles there as well. So circles and a circle there. So hunger, energy. Stop. So it says here, so protection, ghost, happiness, growth, rejection, illumination, peace, surrender, hunger, energy, stop. Well, this is quite hard to read. But you know, illumination, peace, surrender, hunger. You know, what's to say? You know, illumination, right? So you know. You know, it says here, so grow. You know, it says here, protection, ghosts, happiness, growth. So, you know, be happy. Don't get stressed out. Okay. The ghost, you know, the spirit's trying to help you. Be happy. Grow. Yeah, growth. You know, saying here, you know, it's talking about, you know, your rejection. So, you know, it's trying to draw attention to it. So illumination, okay, peace, okay. You know, this is the dove. You know, it represents the Holy Spirit. You know, it's saying, you know, and then there's all those circles there saying surrender. Okay, it says hunger there, and it's got that circle. Well, you know, I told you what the Hanged Man card is, right? In the tarot deck. Yeah, you know, it's a sex magic card, right? The noose. So look, there's that circle there. It says hunger, hunger. It says energy. Stop. So yeah. Is it what I think it is? Yeah. It's basically saying, you know, stop trying to run away. Okay? You know, you can't. You're all you're gonna do is you're just gonna have a crazy battle, and you know you can't. You know, you have to deal with it. You can't get away from it. Is what I'm saying. You know, fighting will only make it worse. Okay, so you know, you just have to accept what it is. Okay, it is what it is. You know, the spirits are the ghosts are trying to help you. They're trying to protect you. Surrender. Okay, surrender and be happy. You know what I mean? Like, don't be scared. Don't be, you know, you need to. Your ego. Is this, you know, is this, well, yeah, that's the thing. You know, so the ego, is, you know, not feeling, it's fearful, ego, maybe, you know, like, something, yeah, I know what this is, you know, yeah, you just need to, stop worrying, okay? Just stop worrying. I mean, I've had to do it. So, you know, if it's good enough for me, it must be good enough for you. Okay? That's fair. You understand? Oh God. You understand? I've been through it, you know. I still am, you know. Like, ghosts are trying to protect you. Why worry about it? Why worry about it? You know. I mean, that's the thing, right? Because that's the thing. When you know, when you start getting, you got to be careful. You know, that's the thing with spirits. You know, it's easy to get freaked out. It's easy to get wrong ideas. It's you know, you get scared. You don't know what's going on. You get confused. You know, you feel like you're under attack or whatever. You know, stop being afraid of the spirits that are trying to help you. Okay, if you let them protect you, okay, things will go a lot more smoothly. Okay. You know, you have to cooperate. Try to cooperate. Have a lie down. Quite often I'll lie down on my bed, face down. You know, you just have, you gotta cooperate. You gotta do your part. Okay. Assume the position. Excuse me. I need some whiskey after that. Hang on. Ooh. I mean, that's the thing, right? You know, I was nailed to the cross. I mean, which would you prefer? Which would you prefer, assuming the position, lying down, or would you prefer, this? Would you prefer that? No? You know what I'm saying, though? I mean, that's the thing. It's a magic battle, okay? It's a magic battle. You have to understand. Don't cry about it. But you know what I mean. Just be happy. There's spirits there. They're there to help you. Yeah, you're in a magic battle. You're a wizard man now. Okay. So just think of it like that. You have to. You've got. Let the magic happen. Let the magic happen. Don't. Don't. I'm God. Okay, I created you. I created everything. So, what's there to worry about? Well, hopefully what I'm saying, everything I've said is, it makes sense to you. So fear, isolation, anger, passion, comfort, flow, protection. Flow, protection. So yeah, don't forget about the cleansing. Let the ghosts help you. Let them protect you. Be happy. Remember, they're there. It says here, illumination, peace. Okay. Surrender. Let them help you. Okay. I mean, that's the thing. Ghosts. spirits can't, you know, they can't. I mean, I can't hear them speaking words to me, but I can, you know, we can communicate. I know how to communicate with them. You know, I can communicate with the spirits around me. You know, with, you know, they help me. You know, through physical. Well, I feel them physically. You know, so yeah, just, you know, learn how to work with them. Yeah, there's nothing to be worried about. But, you know, the thing is, they are trying to protect you from evil forces, okay? There's a war happening, and there are very evil demons. That, I mean, I can tell you about my experiences. Okay, so, you know, should I tell about my mum's act? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean, there have been times where I've been attacked. I thought, yeah, you know, I've been attacked by demons, and it's like, whoa. And that's the thing. That's why I had to throw my mum's ashes in the bin. And when I did that, things got better, actually, in this house. I literally had to throw her ashes in the trash and chucked them out of the garbage because I was getting attacked in my house. You know what I mean? It's like, and after I did that, things improved. Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, you know, you'll have to get used to it. You know, you will have, you know, it will happen from time to time probably. You know, you'll find that, you know, there are going to be some demons that annoy you, but, you know, I find that, you know, it's annoying, but don't let it make you go crazy. You know, I find that they like to push my head around, and I can get a bit of a sore neck sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I'll just go for a lie down. You know, if I get too annoyed, I'll just go and have a lie down in bed or something, take a nap. But yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know exactly how your situation looks, but I know how mine is. It's been a difficult journey, okay, but you'll get used to it. Don't, don't. You know, things will get better. Okay, you need to let the ghosts protect you. Okay, they're doing things with you to, you know, it's a magic thing. It's going to protect you. You know, things will get better. So give it time. You know, let it happen. Anyway, shall I end it there? Yeah, it's been a very long video, so I didn't mean to go on this long, but yeah, I'll upload this now, and that should be just in time for the full moon. Okay, so I'll catch you later.